Hello everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Insights. If you would like to learn more about the topics discussed here today, you can find more information and archived copies of the monthly Village newsletter in the news section at PleasantPrairieWi.gov. The Village of Pleasant Prairie recently approved the hiring of Todd Streeter, Principal of Community Collaboration, to assist with Village Green Center downtown development. A kickoff meeting was held on January 17th with approximately 150 residents in attendance with interest in the project. This new engagement process is designed to let community drive all aspects of the project's concept development, allowing interested citizens to literally create a wide range of ideas and concepts that will directly influence ongoing development activities undertaken by the village. If you are interested in participating in this project, please visit PleasantPrairieWi.gov. The Village will begin issuing bi-monthly editions of the Village newsletter starting in January. Residents are encouraged to visit the news section at PleasantPrairieWi.gov and Village social media channels to stay up to date on announcements and news items in between issues. Please see the January issue of the Village newsletter to see residential recycling center rate increases for selected accepted materials. 2019 paving projects for the Village of Pleasant Prairie are listed in the January issue of the Village newsletter. At the Village Board meeting on January 21st, the Pleasant Prairie Police Department recognized Emily K. Brenner with a Citizen Award for her bravery and quick actions when she assisted the December 9th, 2018 vehicle accident where a victim suffered from a gunshot wound. The Village gives Ms. Brenner our deepest thanks and appreciation. On Monday, January 21st, the Village Board considered and approved a conceptual plan for the vacant properties of the southeast corner of Old Green Bay Road and 104th Street for the proposed development of 20 condominium buildings to be known as Green Bay Trail condominiums. Pleasant Prairie uses a service called Nixle that allows public safety officials to send text messages and emails to subscribers in the event of a public safety emergency. If a devastating weather or emergency event occurs, Nixle will be one of the Village's main channels of direct communication to residents. In order to receive emergency messages on your smartphone, visit Nixle.com and select Residents, then follow the directions you see there. Dispose of unwanted medications around the clock at the Pleasant Prairie Police Department, located at 8600 Green Bay Road. Read more information in the January issue of the Village newsletter. The Village of Pleasant Prairie is welcoming its first microbrewery to the community. Kings and Convicts Brewing Company will be located at 7821 120th Avenue. The facility will include a large production brew house, tap room, restaurant, and event space. Guests will be able to view the brewery operations in the tap room, and tours will be available. See more in the January issue of the Village newsletter or PleasantPrairieWi.gov. Village staff is requesting the help of residents to report non-working streetlights in residential neighborhoods. A streetlight is considered non-working when it is flickering continually, not lighting in the dark, or if the light is on during daylight hours. Contact information to report non-working streetlights can be found in the January issue of the Village newsletter. The Village will no longer automatically send out the Village Calendar and Resource Directory to homes within Pleasant Prairie. If you are interested in receiving future editions of the Village Calendar directly to your mailbox, please register at PleasantPrairieWi.gov. Mark your calendars for 2019 Triathlon road closures. The dates for these triathlons are in the January issue of the Village newsletter. Pleasant Prairie voters in Wards 13 and 14 who previously voted at St. Anne Catholic Church will now vote at the Addison of Pleasant Prairie, located at 9651 Prairie Ridge Boulevard. Pleasant Prairie voters in Ward 12 who also previously voted at St. Anne Catholic Church will now vote at Caterpillar College, located at 8411 Old Green Bay Road. See polling locations and election information in the January issue of the Village newsletter and PleasantPrairieWi.gov. The Pleasant Prairie Professional Police Association would like to express their thanks for those who supported the 13th annual Pleasant Prairie Shop with a Cop and Firefighter charity event. This event would not have been possible without your support. It is the responsibility of every owner, lessee, and tenant, occupant, and other person having charge of any building or lot of property in the village to maintain and remove the snow and ice from the sidewalk in front of the building or property. Reduce waste by viewing an online copy of the village newsletter. Sign up for our email list at the bottom of our webpage at PleasantPrairieWi.gov. Please see the January issue of the Village newsletter to read a tradition that lasted over a decade in the community of Pleasant Prairie, called the 12th Night Tree Burning Ceremony. That's all we have this time through. To keep up to date in between issues, visit PleasantPrairieWi.gov or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.